to make a video for people that are in my situation that are in their 40s, don't have a lot of time to go to the gym because they're working professionals or they're just working long hours. And I knew that there had to be a way where I could stay in shape, not have to spend hours at the gym, become a gym rat. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I just personally don't have time for that because I have to be there for my family. So I started to look into what free tools I had. I didn't want to have to download an app in general that I had to pay for and was just telling me what to do on my workout. So what I did was utilize some free tools that you can use as well and created a workout that was perfect for me. You can do something similar. I'm going to give you everything that I did to build out my free workout plan. I just stay consistent with this every morning. It takes me about 20 minutes every day. My weekends are mine, but I'll give you basically the prompt that I used to create this app. So here's my screen. Basically, this was the original prompt, right? I need to create a meal plan that includes supplements and a workout program that will gain defined muscle and stay at my current weight. I'm 41, now I'm 42. I've been doing this for a little while, and I'm 5'9". At the time, I weighed 168. I currently run a mile every day. I've been doing that for about 9 to 10 months before I decided to see what I could do as far as incorporating some type of calisthenic or workout into my everyday routine. I've been drinking Shilajit for about the same amount of time. I saw it all over TikTok and it finally got me. So I decided, hey, I'm gonna give it a whirl. And I haven't stopped doing it. It's made me feel good in the morning and ready to go. I believe that it might lower my cortisol. I don't know, if it's mind over matter, whatever it is, I'll take it. I incorporated into now what I have is a protein shake every morning, which we can get into some of the diet that I have as well. But really, this is just about how to create your workout plan and something that you can stay consistent with from home without going to the gym all the time and just with stuff that you have around the house. So I wanted to incorporate calisthenics and barbell workouts that I can do in 8 to 10 minutes. I can add this to my daily runs. I take Saturdays and Sundays off from the entire routine. Those are my cheat days. And what would you suggest for a weekly calendar? So what I created was an odds and evens workout. And what I'll do is scroll all the way down now for time sake. And I'll show you how this has evolved over time. So here's the summary of my workout plan. So this is what my workout plan has turned into. And if you're not very familiar with Google Docs or Google Sheets, I'll show you how to create this exact thing right now. So this is kind of a broad overview over the past few months of what ChatGPT gave me. My weight at the time was 189. I've dropped down to 160, and I'm definitely seeing a lot more definition than I had before. I'm feeling a lot better. My mobility is a lot better, less aches and pains. My BMI is 27.9. I was overweight at the time, and this is really where it all started for me. What I decided was, and my mantra for at least a good year before I started incorporating in this workout was, anybody can do a mile. So my commitment to myself that I wasn't going to back down from was every morning I'm going to wake up and I'm going to run that mile. And it wasn't easy at first. I was running about a 15-minute mile. I figured out a couple of different routes around my neighborhood where I could run and it would equal 1 mile. That was my personal goal. And whenever I started, like I said, I was running about a 15-minute mile. I would run for a little bit and then I would have to walk, and then I'd run and then I'd have to walk. It slowly started getting better. My lungs started getting stronger. I started losing a little bit of weight. My speed started getting much better. Right now, on my best days, I'll run a sub 9 minute, but on average, I'm running about a 9:30, 9:15 mile. So just to give you a little bit of context, this is my current weight now. I weigh 160, I'm 23.6, I'm in a healthy range for my BMI. I'm still working on getting better every day. I put in here that I'm running about an average 10-minute mile, but I'm really running about a 9.5. My routine is going to be this daily one mile run, alternating workouts Monday through Fridays. And you can see here I have my odd weeks and I have my even weeks. I'll show you guys how we manage that and how we decide what is an odd and even week. And then this is my weekly structure now. So Monday through Friday, I'm going to do my run, strength and core focus Saturdays and Sundays. I started to think about doing some type of yoga or more mobility stretches, but really what I do is I do a lot of these stretches in the evenings whenever I'm feeling sore after a particular day. But really what it does is help me kind of get wound down and relaxed and ready to go to sleep and ready for the next day. So let me explain this workout spreadsheet a little bit and how I use it. This is my odd week routine. And what I'm gonna do is take this right here and let's go ahead and just recreate it from what it's telling me right here, okay? So I'm just gonna create a new sheet and we'll just let's rename it. You say, workout routine. I'm not a spelling bee champion, so if I spelled that wrong, I apologize. R-O-U-T-I-N-E. No, good, ChatGPT saved me. Okay, so whenever I'm doing my title, I'm gonna keep in mind that this column is gonna be open for my odd and even weeks. And then this column is gonna go all the way across 8 cells. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, we're gonna highlight that. This is gonna be my title slide. So this here merges the cells and I type in workout. This is gonna be my Saturday and Sunday. So what I might actually do is grab this group here, merge that, and I'm gonna grab this and merge these. And this will be titled off day or stretches. So let's go ahead and center these. And you can find one, as far as any type of font, you can find what works for you, but I think this is fine. And then we will make these a little bit bigger because that's our title, okay? Let's go ahead and title this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then we're going to make our odd week routine right now. So this is my original odd week routine. I was doing 3 calisthenics or dumbbell exercises every day. And then I forgot to put in here, we're gonna insert a row above, and we gotta do our 1 mile. So a lot of people already know this, but a shortcut for this is Command C, and then we just Command V all the way across. Because we know we're doing our run Monday through Friday. So we are at Wednesday, now we're gonna do Thursday, and then Friday. I don't know how that changed formats on us, but there we go. All right, so you can see that a lot of this is pushing out of the cell and it's getting where it's blocked off where you can't see it. If you double tap up at the top, this will make everything fit, right? If it's getting way too long, there is a wrap function. So this function here will wrap the text and it will drop down, make the cell a little bit bigger, where you can keep the width of it not too wide. Let me show, I guess. So if you wanted to, you could do this, right? I don't really like the look of that. Another shortcut that you can do, minimize that, is Command Z, and that will put it back to where it was. So this is our odd week that we were building out. So what we'll do is merge this, and I will label this as my odd week. We are going to center all of this, and now we're going to go to our even week routine. So right now I'm not even going to worry about the ab workout. There is a way that we can incorporate that and include it, but for right now let's just focus on this regular routine. I'm going to Command C and I'm going to grab this Monday through Friday, and I am going to Command V, and that should put that all right there. Now let's go over to our even week routine, and I'm just going to copy this, and we're just doing our even week routine now. And what I will say is, this is the workout that ChatGPT created for me, and there was more than one variation of this, right? If I was going into a day that didn't really work for me, or I was feeling some pain somewhere and I felt like, I couldn't do that one workout, I would just ask ChatGPT, what is an alternate version that I can do that will still help me get my workout in that I need and not give me that pain point. So if there's a workout on here that you don't like, feel free to ask ChatGPT for an alternate version of this that works for you, as long as it's going to keep you consistently doing this. I had asked ChatGPT to make me a workout routine that I could use dumbbells and I could do calisthenics with just from my house, because that's all I really have, and I wanted it to be simple. So if I shared this with anybody, it would be very easy to just go get a set of dumbbells and also be able to do what I call prison workouts that I was doing in my closet for a number of years, or not a number of years, but a number of months. And there would be no excuses, right? You can do this from your house. You can literally do it from your hotel room, anywhere you want to do it. You can go find a treadmill, you can run a mile, and then you can do a version of this, whether it be calisthenics or some type of dumbbell exercises. Dumbbells are easy to come across. So that's this. If we want to make it pretty, this is my preference. I always kind of like this blue color, and then I'll go ahead and, why don't we make them all that blue color? And then also, while I'm in the middle of everything, I will highlight one row, and then if you press Command, it will allow you to select another row separate. Then I press Command again, and I go across, and Command again, and go across. And what this will allow me to do is fill this with a color, so that way it's easy to read as we go across. I'm going to go ahead and add some outlines as well, just to make it even easier to go ahead and read that as it goes across. One thing that I did whenever I started adding these stretches, these were all combined. So my Saturday and Sunday, I could choose which day I want to do these stretches or my yoga, and it'll be a very general workout. You can choose your day, and if you want an off day or you feel like that's going to help you, go for it. So if you select one and then you go down to another cell, while holding shift, it's going to grab all of these. And then what we can do is format. You can clear this format. So now we can go back, grab all these, and then I'm going to merge again. And then we're going to Command, grab these, and then we'll alternate again. So it's a little bit different because we have our Mondays, Tuesdays here. That color doesn't match. That's gonna drive me crazy. There we go, that matches, and there we go. So that's basically how I did that. I'm gonna scroll down. This is our mobility stretches. So let's just go ahead and grab these, and I'll drop them in here. Over on this side, Command C, and then Command V, and let's see how that works out. Okay, not bad, but I'm gonna go ahead and Control C, Control V, Control C, Control V. Let's see, optional finisher. We won't do the optional finisher. How about that? Again, this is your workout routine, so you decide what you want. Boom. And it cleared our formatting on this for whatever reason. We're gonna merge these again. You will become also a Sheets/Excel expert once this is all said and done. Look at us. Command if we want to alternate with those gray lines so that we can get better visibility on these. And then we remember, since these are all together, that doesn't work apparently. And there we go. How about that? You just kind of have to eyeball it. Looks good. So there we go. We have our day offs and our stretches now. Okay. So this routine specifically was one that I did for about 6 to 8 months, and I really just wasn't seeing the definition that I wanted completely on this. So then I went back to ChatGPT and I asked it again. I said, what I want to do is start actually adding an abs routine, but I don't want to do it every single day, because you can see in here there are some workouts that are actual ab workouts that are incorporated all throughout. So I just said what I'm going to start doing is an every other day ab routine during my weeks. That's what this was. Again, all things that can be done with calisthenics or some type of dumbbell. So then we started adding that onto this workout plan as well. How we did that was insert a couple of rows above, insert row above. We're going to do 3 rows above. And the reason we do that is because we were labeling these ab routine. Command C. Because we are doing this every other day now. And let's go ahead and clear this. Reset this one as well. And this is all our odd week. So we're gonna merge all of those cells. And what I'm gonna do on my every others, Command C, Command V. Okay, Command Z, I didn't like how that worked. For whatever reason, it gave me a third line. Try it again. There we go. This is my ab routine for Wednesday. Let's see if it does it again where it puts it in the format I don't like. And I'll show you how I get around that. V. Okay, so it gave me this format. I don't like that. So that was Command V, which is copy and paste. Now we're to undo Command Z. I'm gonna get off of this and then I'm gonna go back on and see Command V. And for whatever reason, it's giving me that. Now it's giving me a third line, which deletes my Friday on the even week. So Command Z again, gotta go back over here. A lot to not just have to type it, but we'll see. And maybe it'll work now. Command V. And there we go. It took us a little bit, but we got it. So now I'm going to go ahead and copy this, Command C. And now we have to make it for our even week as well. This is already in the format that we want. Except for whatever reason, these do not have outlines, but that's an easy fix. Select where we want our outlines. Boom, we want this can be, okay, so we have this here that's been added as well, because we added some lines here, some rows here. So this is an easy fix. I just double click on mine, and then you can delete these cells. And then it gives you an option to shift left or shift up. So I want to shift everything up. And now everything is back where it needs to be. Cool. If we wanted to add more to this, we can. So we'll just keep going down. And I think it's a good idea to have this here if you want to add things to your mobility and yoga days. You can have this here. And what I'll do is Command, and we'll alternate. We'll use that same gray that we've been using. So it's available to us if we want to add anything. If we talk to ChatGPT and she tells us some things to add, we'll have that. Ooh, one thing that I wanted to do here also is these are for specific areas. So what I'll do is highlight all of these, and then I press Command B, which will bold these options. So I grabbed what I wanted to highlight with Command, the lines that I wanted to highlight, and then I bolded them. So that way we know if we want to work on a specific area, our eyes will be guided to that specific part. So here's my even week, my every other day ab routine. Let's go ahead and merge that cells. And this is going to be a little bit different because I don't want to just be bored and be doing the same workout every single week. So here's my even routine. What I ended up doing was reverse crunches and dumbbell leg raises on Mondays and Fridays for my odd week, and then I have seated knee tucks and 20-second planks on my Wednesday. So to switch it up on myself and keep my body guessing, I just figure for now this would be fine. I can tell that it's already kind of changing the format on me, but that's okay. You know what? As a matter of fact, let's just do this. Command Z. So I know that this has now been changed to here. So I'll just Command C and grab and move them here. All right, that one's good. And then we're gonna grab this, Command C and Command V. So this is my entire routine. And this is my workout on my odd and even weeks. Now here's how we determine what an odd and even week is. If you're looking at your calendar, I go off of what my Sunday is. So if my Sunday is an even number on the calendar, then that would be an even week. If it's an odd day on the calendar, then that would make this an odd week. So as we're looking at this, today is July 14th, so that would make Sunday July 13th, which puts that as an odd number on the calendar, which means I am running my odd week. So I, every morning, will run my mile, and then I do my bodyweight squats, my lunges, my 30-second planks, and then my ab routine. Tomorrow, or Tuesday, I will be doing my mile run, my dumbbell side bends, my burpees, my toe touches. I hope this helps. Use a format similar to this. ChatGPT has helped me out quite a bit. It's even given me a nutrition guide. That might be a video for some other time. But I wanted to give you a quick breakdown of how I use ChatGPT to give me some type of idea of what I could do at home. These workouts don't take me any longer than 20 minutes a day. So I run my mile now, and it's 9 minutes, around 9 minutes, and then I come in and I do this workout. My longest workout here, I do high intensity. I go through the workout as quickly and efficiently as I possibly can up here in the studio, and it takes me at the longest 11 minutes, at the shortest sometimes around 8 minutes. So no longer than 20 minutes, then I cool down, get my shower, get ready to hit the day rocking and rolling. If this is something that you want to do in the evening, I mean, by all means, I'm just giving you, that's my routine. Your routine may be different. The whole point is just to find a point in the day that works best for you and take care of yourself. And I just wanted you to know that it can be done. It just takes a little bit of motivation. You don't need an app. You don't need a personal trainer. You don't need to spend hours at the gym. You just need to stay consistent and do what works for you. If all these routines or sets aren't something that you can do within that timeline, give yourself 20 minutes. I would say at least run the mile every day, and then do whatever you can to give yourself 20 minutes. So if that means you can only do 1 or 2 of these workouts, then by all means, only do 1 or 2 of these workouts. You don't have to do them all. And then once your 20 minutes is up, cut it off. But this is what I've found that works for me. I think that it's very doable. You don't have to do every single one of them. You don't have to even do exactly what I do, but it's just giving you an idea. You can talk with ChatGPT. She'll give you an idea of what to do, and from there you just tweak it and ask her questions. If something's not working for you, ask for a different variation of something. Sometimes in this workout there was some stuff that seemed a little bit redundant, or I was sore from the previous day on doing something, and I felt like we were targeting it again on another day. So there are some variations in this workout that help me give rest to other certain parts of my body. So that's my breakdown. That's how I created it. Hopefully this works for you. I'm thinking about creating this channel where we have a community where I will go live and will actually do these workouts on YouTube. It's be a free channel where I go and I run through my routine. Hopefully it's inspirational or motivational to you to get going and start it on your own. But that's my routine that I created, and I hope it's something that helps you, and hope you get started on your fitness journey as soon as possible. And just know that you can do it from your house. You don't have to have a bunch of fancy equipment. You don't have to have an app. You don't have to spend a whole bunch of money. You don't have to go to the gym and spend a whole bunch of time. You can just do it from your house. And best of luck to you, man. I'm rooting for you, and hopefully we can get this community kicked off and going right. So we'll see you on the next one.